Hey, this is Gary from 3Bug Media. Today we're going to talk about geotagging photos. What it is and does it help with your SEO. Now when you geotag a photo, you're adding geographical data to that photo. So anytime you take a picture with a digital device, whether that's your camera on your phone or it's in DSLR digital camera, that device is automatically adding a whole bunch of data to that image. The device that took the picture, the pixel size, the resolution, the ISO, things like that. And when you're using a phone or a higher end DSLR camera with Wi-Fi, it's also most likely going to add geographical data. So it'll add the latitude and longitude of that image. So it actually knows exactly what spot on Earth you were standing when you took that photo. Now, when it comes to local SEO, a lot of people want to know, does this help rank my Google My Business listing higher, and does it help with local SEO? So first off, let's talk about Google My Business. So when it comes to Google My Business, no, geotagging photos does not help. It doesn't hurt, so if your device is automatically doing it, it's not a big deal. But if you're gonna go in and manually add geographical data to pictures and things like that before uploading, don't bother. It doesn't help. Number one, Google strips all metadata when you upload photos to Google My Business, so it doesn't really matter what that metadata is. And secondly, there's a lot of local SEO experts that have run tests on this in the past, and there has been no improvement to the rankings for a Google My Business listing. So with that said, you still want to make sure that you're following good image practice, SEO practices when it comes to your images, and that includes having descriptive file names for your images, adding alt tags, things like that. The normal things you would do with local SEO, those are all still recommended, but going in and adding geotagging data to your pictures for Google My Business is of no help. Now when it comes to organic search for local SEO, it does help a little bit. So location-based image searches. So when somebody goes to Google and they search for specific types of images, having that geotag data may help in this situation. So somebody goes into Google and types pictures of kitchens in Denver. So maybe maybe they live in Denver and they want to get some ideas of different kitchen designs in their home city. And if you have pictures that are geotagged for Denver, that may help your pictures rank higher in image search. And really, with this type of search, the person doesn't even need to add the location. So in this case, if they just typed in pictures of kitchens, and Google already knows that searcher is in Denver, and the pictures you have in Google image search are geotagged for Denver, that may be all that's needed for Google to show those pictures higher in the search results. So when it comes to local SEO, organic search, it does help a little bit. Google My Business doesn't really help. So with that, don't spend any more time manually trying to geotag photos. It doesn't really help. And like I said, your digital device is most likely doing it anyway, especially if you're using a phone. So you really don't need to do anything on that part.